So we are currently dismantling what we have known and really, the perceived safety that we thought we had around that, and really seeing that we were never safe, that the things that we thought were safe are not safe at all, and that we were just giving our power away. And when we really stand in our own divine empowerment and we really look to the divine, to our higher self, to our soul, for our leadership, for our guidance, for our path, for our safety in all ways, for everything we need, then we are truly safe. But when we're giving our power to outside people, beings, etc., organizations, hierarchies, then we are completely giving our power away. And while we thought we were safe doing that, we thought that was the way we were supposed to do things. It's not at all. We've created this hierarchy in our society, this pyramid, and given all the power to those at the top, when it really should be flipped. It should be flipped, and all of the people should have the power, and all of the people should be leading the decisions and leading everything in our world. Because right now, everyone at the top is getting everything, has all the money, all the power, everything, and all the resources, and is pretty much stripping our world for their own benefit, and all of us. And really, we have all the power, and it's kind of comical because we have been, really going through life with blinders on and fighting each other in a cage. They've really pitted us against each other, and we've been in basically cage fighting, and we have no clue that we're even in a cage. We're so distracted with everything they've given us to be distracted with, everything from two-party systems to issues in our world, to catastrophic events that they create to distract us with, to taking our certain rights away, and we're spending all our time fighting for our rights, to making us sick, so that we're all focused on illness and things like that, and spending money on pharmaceuticals, which are also benefiting the highest people at the hierarchy. So anyway, it's kind of comical because they've kept us so busy and so in our minds and so distracted that we didn't realize that we had the power all along, that we were just being distracted from it on purpose so that we would not step back and reconnect with our divinity and see that when we actually follow our hearts, our divine guidance, our intuition, our sixth sense, that's when we take our power back. That's when we're on the right path, when we're most our authentic selves, our higher selves, our soul. When we are led in the right direction, we're led to the life of our dreams. We're led to our heaven on earth. But when we give all that power away and we stay stuck in our ego minds in a fear-based way, which our world has been for a long time, then we don't have that power. We're so distracted, we don't see the signs. We don't tap into that intuition. We don't tap into our hearts because we're spinning in this fear-based world, so scared of everything, and so doing what we think we should do, doing what we think we have to do, all these things that we get kind of stuck in these old patterns and beliefs and loops and programming, really, that's been of duality, of separation, of lack, of unworthiness, of everything that we've been programmed to believe in our world that has been so intricately designed to deceive us in that way, to make us feel that way, to make us feel small, and to take our power away. When in reality, there are things like, for example, movies that were being shown that are being shown to us for a reason, because we're so powerful that if we watch those movies and we're running that story in our mind, that we are actually creating it for those that are manipulating us, that they know how powerful we actually are. they're not telling us, but they're showing us what they need to show us, to instill beliefs and to create, because we're such powerful creators that they're giving us the material to create with, so that we can create what they want us to create, that keeps us in that, fear-based mentality in the dark world. So anyway, that's so really creating is about stepping back. Manifesting is about stepping back from all of that and seeing it clearly, and seeing that when we create from our heart, when we follow our intuition, that we are creating the highest and best possible life for ourselves, the highest and best possible world, and no longer giving our power away and creating either by force rather than flow, out of the ego, and also based in fear. Anything based in fear, which will not stand. It will not stand. It's something that has to, if you build in the fear energy, you're creating things in that fear energy, and it will only be maintained with a lower vibration. You'll have to hang on to it in that same lower vibrational mode. So when we release that and let go, things fall away, and it's a good thing though, because you're not on path unless you're in that flow. So once we can let go and step back into the flow and really follow our own intuition, our own hearts, then we will have the life that aligns for us. Then we will have our highest and best possible life. And it will look probably completely different than anything you would have imagined your perfect life to be in the materialistic, ego-based, fear-based world. It's not going to be about impressing people necessarily, but it's going to be about what lights you up. What is, your highest and best possible path. And that is all based in love and based in your soul's desires, and in the flow, and it's easeful and it's peaceful, and you don't even have to work at it. It just comes to you, because you just are letting go in faith and following the path. And it's easeful and it's fun. And it's nothing like living in the cage. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. This is Jen at the Wheelhouse Project. Love to you.